Uh, this is nice.
You don't got music or nothing like that?
Nah, no music right now.
We just gonna
So we are back with the Real is Real podcast. All right, I go by the name of DJ Train.
I go by the name of Skillz.
And yo, I am Theo the Great.
First and foremost, I just want to thank everybody who's been with us these last almost 5 years, going on 5 years. Shit has been real crazy, ups and downs, stopping and going. Theo moving to Atlanta. Just changed locations, man. It's been real tough.
Wait, hold on.
And I'm happy that we're somewhat back.
Somewhat?
I'm happy that we're somewhat
Can you just
back.
give more excuses for why we haven't been back? You just said Theo moved to Atlanta, then you just went straight. There's other reasons why we stopped.
So we don't have to really go into real details about why we stopped.
You just blamed it on Theo.
Nah. I blame it on myself. Working out different kinks, just trying to level up. One thing about me is that anything in life, I don't like something at a standstill. I like to keep progressing it. And if I don't see progression in something, then I tend to give a lack of effort towards whatever it is. And that's what I saw with our podcast. I always wanted to level up, whether it be small steps. I just wanted to always just level up, and I feel like now we're in a much better space. So with that being said, we're at the end of 2021. How have you guys been? The people haven't heard from you guys.
Side note, shout out to Ish.
Shout out to Ish.
Bro, shout out Ish.
Definitely shout out Ish.
Shout out. Well, Jesus, I guess. I don't know.
Shout out Jesus. Thank God.
Definitely shout out Jesus.
So we acted like we never did this before, bro? What's up with us?
Nah, this is a new space. I mean, as you can see, the quality that we came back with. And we're going to address everybody who was throwing shots while we was down. We're going to address that definitely in this podcast.
That's a fact.
Okay.
Everyone who was coming at us.
You good, Train?
I'm more than good. Everyone who was coming at us saying, oh, you guys are not podding. Just saying all types of craziness. You good podcast, having midnight on us. We're going to address that. But before we address that, just want to take care of some serious stuff. I know before we like to check in with our mental health. So how have you guys been?
Honestly,
We're at the tail end of 2021. How has 2021 been treating you guys?
I think Skillz should go first.
All right, Skillz.
2021 was a weird year for me somewhat. Because it started off rocky.
Mm-hmm. You didn't have glasses.
Came back with the glasses, Cartiers. Back with the Cartiers.
5K minimum.
You know, like a lot of things, I had made a lot of transitions in my life. And then, midway through the year, things started picking up, started going in the right direction. Then sadly, I lost my brother, Remo, and I was just dealing with a lot around that time, God rest his soul. But the past couple of months, probably the past month, everything's been on the tick up. Everything's been going, it's on the way up.
That's good.
Everything's moving the way it's supposed to.
Heard you've been coaching lately.
Yeah, I've been wilding kids up, yo. Kids as well.
Congratulations to that. Congratulations.
How's your mental health now?
My mental health's pretty good, man.
On a scale of 1 to 10?
1 to 10, like a 7?
That's
That's pretty good because like dealing with what I was dealing with and dealing with.
Okay.
So it's like
I get it.
it fluctuates, but right now I'm like at a 7.
If you don't mind me asking, what would be needed to get to a 3? Those 3 extra.
Oh, to get to a 10?
Yeah.
A house, 2 dogs, a barbershop.
This nigga like
a couple more K in my pocket.
But it was good to hear. With me, as you already know, I moved to Atlanta.
How's that? I mean, you've been living in New York City your whole entire life. You picked up and moved to a different state. How has that transition been?
Amazing. Honestly, I know I say this every time we start potting. People that live in New York, like if you don't have something sustainable in New York, I don't understand what y'all still doing here. I'm not gonna lie, like y'all deserve so much better, so much more. There should be no reason why y'all living next to rats, you know.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like the stuff that New York gives you, like unless if you have stuff going for your business, blase, I get it. You know what I mean? I get it. But if you're working at Macy's just to make ends meet to live in New York,
I mean, everybody got to start somewhere.
But also, you can't knock. People have different circumstances,
Yeah,
so
for
you can't
sure.
really.
again, I'm trying to say, I'm talking to those people. The people who have those tough circumstances, like unless if you're trying to be like, I get it. If you're not trying to become an artist, like something that involves New York, New York is known for something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're not trying to be involved in that New York life, I
Relocate.
don't understand why you still here. There's like you telling me, like it's like when people be like, yo, when girls be like, yo, niggas ain't shit, cause you fucking with niggas in one city like Brooklyn. You telling me there's 49 other states, but the nigga of your dreams ain't in one of those states? He on Flatbush?
50 other states.
If we're counting New York already, we're Xing out New York.
No, Hawaii.
So how has,
What is this nigga talking about?
How
There's
has-
49 other states.
how has 2021
There's 49.
in a nutshell?
He did smoke some weed before you came here. But for me, honestly, it's been good. I can't complain. Honestly, my mental health would be at a 10 if it wasn't because you guys, as you guys may already know, I'm getting married, and that date is coming along.
Stressful.
Honestly,
It's not that stressful.
no, it's stressful, but it's not what
Okay.
you think is what's making it
Okay.
stressful. It's my fiance that's stressing me out.
Okay.
that sounds regular.
All right, good.
Nigga, so that's regular. Nigga, you're not married. Now you.
I said that sounds regular though. Like
I
right before, right before the
I
wedding.
get it. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
It
But
should be the wife that's stressing you out, though. I mean, I can't see any other elements of
like,
planning a wedding.
it's weird shit though. Like how how I guess as men we're more nonchalant. You know
Yeah,
what I
she
mean?
wants things to be a certain way.
Not even like it being a certain way. If I don't have the same energy towards how she feels, like don't get me wrong, something did happen along the way. There was a big hiccup or something, and that was stressful. Don't get me that. But even before that, you know what I mean? She was stressed out, and when she's stressed out,
Yeah, you stress
she makes it her business to stress me out.
Oh, yeah,
And-
that's the shit.
So you signed up for it. You signed up for that for life.
I'm hoping that after we say I do, shit go back to normal because in our whole 8-year relationship, she has never stressed me out this much.
Well, I don't think our newer viewers, maybe some of our old viewers, know that you're getting married in February, and that you're having a destination wedding in
I didn't really want all
the
that on
Dominican
there.
Republic.
Yo, I really didn't want all that on there.
I mean, listen, man. When you living as good as yourself, share some of that positivity with our audience, right?
What time you on today? So
Oh, indeed. When I start talking about shit about you, I hope we get the same energy.
Nah, so my 2021, it's been all right. It's been not what. So I'm the type of person where I'm not going to put things out, and no matter how bad things are going for me, I'm gonna always make it look like I'm doing
Good.
better than what I am.
So, are you trying to say that you're doing bad?
Nah, so during 2021, yes, I did purchase my first home in Jersey. But like everything with good comes with bad. During this year, both my parents and my grandmother was hospitalized.
Okay.
Spent a lot of this year in the hospital. All right, so that was like kind of like, stressful. Out of my whole entire life, I've never seen my father sick.
Your father?
Yeah. So he got sick.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah. He got sick, and it wasn't too good, man.
COVID? Or I'm not trying to dive.
Nah, it
deep.
wasn't COVID.
All right, so we don't got to dive into
Yeah,
that.
I don't even know what it was. But he was sick. My mother was sick. She was in the hospital twice. As soon as I moved into the new crib in Jersey, Nana had got sick. She was hospitalized for I want to say 4 or 5 days. So I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like I'm trying to get everything situated with the crib, and I'm still just trying to be mobile and just make sure everybody's all right. besides that, honestly, I really can't say much wrong with 2021. Doing the commute back and forth to Brooklyn every day was taking a toll on me.
No pun intended.
Yeah, no pun intended. But every time I got up at 4:45 in the morning, I'm like, yo, my uncles have been doing this for 20 years. Like the first 2 weeks of me doing it, I'm like, I kept waking up. I'm like, yo, I can't do this. Like, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. It's pitch black outside. I'm like, yo, my uncle's been doing it for 20 years. So that's what's pretty much been keeping me going. So now it's pretty easy, man. I wake up 4:45. I'm out the house by 5:45. Yeah, and then I come back home like around 8:30, 9 o'clock. But I'm getting used to it, man. And during that whole time, I'm just like, yo, I forgot how much the potting of us just coming together. Because without potting, I don't really. I mean, I see Lou now because of basketball, but I haven't seen Ish. I don't know the last time I seen Ish. I haven't seen you.
Last time you seen Ish was that get together we had after
It was
the charity game.
185. Well, last time we seen Ish.
Outside where?
Was it that?
After the charity game, the day after.
Right. Yeah.
When was the charity game? Again?
July?
Nah.
August?
Now, how? That's probably August.
It wasn't September.
It was August. It was late August.
School wasn't back in session.
It was late August though.
Yeah, so late August. I mean,
Damn, it's
we
been
in
3
November.
months.
Yeah, so without the potting element, I don't get to see you guys. We don't get to talk as much.
So are you saying you miss us?
No, I'm not saying I miss it. I miss the element. I miss the
No,
I miss the
no.
podcast.
No, stop right there. Stop right there. Stop it. You said in the group chat, you said, yo, I need to learn how to open up. Here we at this nice ass place.
Yeah, that's a fact.
These nice ass mics.
That's a fact. Nice. Yeah, pause, but yeah.
What do you mean? Well, this nigga said it. Listen, all right, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that.
But you said in the comments.
But I'm just saying, I ain't say he gripped the fucking mic. I'm just saying, like,
it's more than just missing you guys because we have a platform where we share what we're going through in real life with other people.
You really trying to be for the people, about the people.
Yeah, like, yo, just let loose, nigga. Pause. Just say you fucking miss us. That's it.
Yeah, you
You put all the shit together because I've never seen. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. No one has never done this much for me.
Yeah, this guy is crazy,
the
man.
background work that you put in to get us all here to sit down.
Word. The way you put that all together, man.
Yeah,
Nah, I mean, this is nice, man.
So I'm asking you right now on air. Did you miss Ish, Skillz, and Theo?
I see Skillz all the time.
Did you meet?
Did you miss Ish and Theo?
Possibly.
Oh, it's like, you ever saw the video with the kid that said can't say happy birthday? Yeah, he's like, happy C day, nigga. Happy B day. He said everything but happy. Yo, nigga, it's all right to say
It
it.
could be an ounce of emotion of missing you guys. But it's for the people at the end of the day. It's sharing our stories and our everyday life with the people that we've been talking to for the last 4 or 5 years.
Okay.
So I just wanted to open up the podcast with that. Let
me ask a question.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so 4 or 5 years, amongst that time, what do you think was the highlights of the pod, or like your most favorite parts of the pod going through?
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad we get to talk about that. My favorite time of the podcast. If I had to bring up I'll say 3 moments. Definitely, when we had Kim on. Definitely when we had Kim on. You brought her on, actually.
The comedian.
Kim.
Yeah, when we had Kim on, that was
She
great.
said that she had fucked 5 niggas to get back at her nigga.
Yeah, that was amazing.
That was definitely.
He said that was
Let me see. I think the podcast when we had Yanni on, Yanni and Onika on, I like that podcast too.
They don't like going by their teaching.
What was we calling them?
Todo Bueno and
Crush something. Yeah.
Crush Kane.
That was Crush Kane. Yeah.
Crush Kane and Todo Bueno.
That was a good pod, and the one with oh man, I'm tight. I can't. Queen Decide when she came up and she was talking about
butt shots.
Getting the surgery done.
Oh yeah, her getting her body done.
Yeah, because now I see that conversation is coming up more and more now, and people are still like very secretive about it. So I'm glad that she came.
I don't know why though. Like, bitch,
Maybe
I
it's
know. Like, you know that girl that live out in LA,
I
right?
don't want to. Ooh, in LA.
Yeah, think about, I know her Instagram name, but I don't want to say it.
And Train's cousin.
I don't think she got it done though.
Or
Think about Shorty. Remember you back when you used to throw parties at that what was that lounge right there on Bedford?
Brooklyn Exposure.
Yeah, remember that girl?
What the name start with?
Hey,
oh yeah, I think so. Yeah, facts.
but no, she got her breast done though.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Yeah, Angel. It's all right.
Motherfucker.
It's all
She
right.
did?
Yeah, you didn't see it?
Yeah.
I
So
did,
this
but
is the typical telltale. When a bitch go missing off Instagram for about 2 months.
Yo, I swear I didn't.
Because that's the healing time. It takes about 6 months for it to heal. Then they'll start creeping back. I said 6 months, 6 weeks to heal. Then they'll start creeping back on social media.
Yeah, and
And they'll try to make it seem natural. And shit.
She's a video vixen and shit like
Yeah,
that.
I know she get mad bookings.
Yeah.
So what would be your top 3 podcast moments?
So easily for
Or
me.
podcast guests, podcast moments.
So easily for me would have to be the podcast when you said we was talking about sucking toes.
Oh yeah.
And the nigga said
It's like socks.
Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one.
so it's more like moments like that. That was a really, really, really good one.
Now that you brought that up, my 4th would be when we was talking about how Lou could text. And the cop called him cuffs. Yeah, that was good, yo.
So my moments deal more like that. It's not doesn't really entail.
Yeah.
Nothing. Not take away from any of the guests that we had because we had some amazing.
Yeah,
guests.
OD.
But it will probably have to be the first episode because that's within itself was just memorable.
Yeah.
In the sense of just like us sitting the first place we started potting from, where we at now.
This is actually our 4th studio.
Yeah.
Word.
Nigga.
This is our 4th studio that we've been in.
Yeah.
So Lou, what would be your podcast moments?
The live show.
Oh man, the live show, man.
The live show for sure. That's probably number 1 for me. That's when I realized, oh yeah, we could do this shit.
The live show was nice.
Yeah.
I like the brunch too.
The brunch, yeah, but the pod, like I'm talking the pod and the
Oh, the actual pod. Yeah, okay.
the actual pod.
Yeah, that
so,
was
like,
fun.
Because we was actually potting.
Yeah, we was podding, and we went way off script. Theo proposed that day.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right. That was
I
a
think
big
Side note,
moment.
that would have been my third. Only said 2, but he cut me off went to Skillz. That was gonna be my third.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my bad.
Wait, no, it ain't on that. Ain't about no.
Yeah. That was a good moment.
The moment where, the moment where I lashed out at everybody.
Oh, I'm bugging. So
That's a fact.
Yeah.
I should have wrote these down before I even came here. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
that-
I'm
that
freaked out.
That's what started your first.
That
That's when
was
you
the
first. That's when you first started applying on your relationship.
Oh,
I like how we just breeze. So I guess we're going back in the tank. Niggas are being conservative again. I guess
Nigga, what?
we're not gonna talk about
I mean-
that. I get it. Fuck it. We're not gonna
no,
talk.
I literally just said it.
People gotta know about.
I went crazy. I went crazy on air.
That was crazy.
I went crazy on air, and probably the third.
No, see, you just say you was gonna talk about. You didn't talk.
Oh yeah,
Yo,
that's not why I applied it on
Is
Shorty
it
though.
possible if Ish could like, you know how we saying these moments that he could like piece this up with the actual thing of you like bugging out? Yeah.
You know what's so funny about that? I remember after that episode, me and Trainer talking. I'm like, yo, I don't like the fact that how he was just going off on her just alone. I mean, there was other people. He kept going off on one person specifically, and the Train said to me, you know, it'd be funny, yo. It would be funny if that nigga was doing that because he knows she like that type of shit. I'm like, nigga, fuck out of here. He ain't doing no shit like that.
I don't think it.
That wasn't for that though. It wasn't for that.
What about it?
Yeah, we go ahead. What's your third point?
But basically in Chatty House, when I say that, then y'all do that, look at each other and laugh. That's gonna be a meme. I can guarantee it. I can guarantee it. And lastly, shit, I had the shit. So I was watching Insecure recently, right? And they said something crazy on it. It was basically they said when you got fallout with your friend, you got to fake being friends before actually being friends.
Actually being friends, yeah.
So me and Theo last season, people don't know, were faking the friendship
Yeah.
for a while. So it's actually just watching us progress through that and
Yeah.
get to this point where we at now, where I'm coming to his wedding finally,
Yeah.
and shit like that.
You was always coming to the wedding.
So for the viewers,
No, we're not doing that. What the fuck y'all niggas doing, son? We've never discussed who's ever gonna talk about this shit on air.
Actually, it does say
It does. What is it? All right, so talk about it. You want to talk about it?
I wasn't getting into detail. I'm just saying, you know, all friends have disagreements. All friends have fallouts.
We didn't have a fallout.
And the shit happened with the Real is Real podcast. I love the way that, you know, we was able to keep it in house. Although we may have to take a couple breaks. But we had, we still kept it in house and never got, out to others. So
Nigga,
like that was.
Y'all niggas don't even know, nigga. I was so pissed one time, nigga. I walked out in the middle of the pod. Like, we podding. Y'all wouldn't notice it, nigga. I walked out. Y'all was talking, so I just walked out. Like, I need to breathe because Theo pissing me off, son. Yo.
You got it on video?
On video? You probably see it on the video, like, what happened again.
What was this?
I appreciate
right before season 3 and right before season 4 ended. Right before season 4 ended. Literally probably.
You had a guess?
Nah, we have no guess. It was just us three, and we rocking, going. And I'm like, yo, this nigga's so fake. Like, he doesn't want to be here.
Yeah.
Oh,
One thing Theo the Great is never fake.
Holy shit.
Nah, you do have your moments. You have your moments. You have your moments where you get into like diva mode.
Okay, all right. Now we can talk about this. What is diva mode when it's if I express? So did I or did I not ever express to Lou how I felt?
Yeah, you did.
So
I'm not saying just in that case only.
Give me an example.
When you have your moment.
I feel like I'm the most realest nigga y'all niggas know. But again, like,
yo, Wolf don't even know you. He think that shit is jokes.
Give me a nigga that you think is more realer than me. Like, out of 15 years of friendship, tell me that you can't count on me to be real.
I never said nothing about you being...
I'm 10 toes the fuck down.
I never said nothing
but everybody
about you being real. I said you have your diva moments.
And you have your hard-headed moments.
I realized that in the last, year. I'm 100%...
You are 29 years old and you realize that
I'm 100% know that I'm hard-headed. And I mean, I do things my way, even if it's not the best way. Or I just do things my way. Even if it's not the best way, I'm
yo, this motherfucker.
Because in my head, somewhere it makes sense.
But that's the thing with you. Like, you remind me of those girls where, like, they say they toxic trait and laugh about it like it's cute. Nigga, your toxic trait ain't cute. No, nigga, you laughing. I'm telling you.
You just said I do it my way. And no matter what.
So that you're more diva than me.
It sounds like it's never there.
So
can't even talk.
7 times out of 10, I don't get other people involved.
Huh?
It's a small percentage when I get other people involved.
Maybe
we're doing things my way.
But maybe of late, I can't even say that shit. Typically, of late, you don't push niggas in your shit. But before,
typically, what are you talking about?
Nigga, shut up.
Before,
no, I'm talking about like before. Nigga, I've been in situations with you. I'm like, yo, son, bro, we did not have to. Nigga, you lie about shit that you don't need to lie about. Like you just be in your own space. And they can tell you, nah, you shouldn't do that.
It's for the benefit.
No, because you think, but literally, you don't realize you're being toxic right now. You don't realize it.
It's for the benefit of whoever I'm involved in. Listen, one thing I'm never gonna do is put my niggas in a bad space.
You always do that.
Nah, that's a fact.
Yo, you always do that.
Listen, I benefit my niggas more than I hurt my niggas.
Putting niggas onto opportunities.
Not even that. I'm just saying situations, period.
You know what you remind me of?
When we was in high school, I got you some of the best buds you've ever got.
Hell no.
Thanks to me.
First off, I'm a solo act, all right? I'm a lone wolf, all right? When it comes to getting pussy, I've never needed help. That's number one. Please. If anything, you needed me because I came with the good jokes.
Shit. Here we go. That's how it starts. I don't know what's been going on between y'all two niggas, but it's like the tiff. You're having a tiff. That's what it's called, a little tiff between y'all. And they always bumping head. Yeah, let's go.
Said I was ugly, but he gonna rate me at 8.
See, we're not gonna start doing that, nigga. I said, if we're doing shit like that, if we're doing shit like that, let's talk about how in a car you say you know what the going rate for dick is on OnlyFans.
Listen, this is not.
Like, if we're doing shit like that, let's do it.
Yo, so I gonna lie.
No, let my man Skillz talk.
Listen. We don't want to kick off.
Let my man Skillz talk. You've been doing a lot of talking.
We don't want to kick off.
Yo,
nigga, Wolf is looking at you different now and shit.
Wait. You rate the nigga at 8, and how the hell do you know the going rate for dick? It's crazy, son.
We don't want to start.
That statement was crazy though,
in
bro.
this beautiful studio, going that route. You just trying to
you said it.
OD.
Like you said it, and then you said it
with
again and double down.
You said with confidence like 3 times, nigga, because I know
the going rate of OnlyFans.
That sentences don't even make sense.
No, you're not.
Why are we here?
Bro, we're not going to go.
Yeah, that's the whole fact. We're trying to leave that petty, childish conversation in the past.
No, we can still have it.
No,
but
see,
just not on the rebrand. Look around you. Look around you. We ain't even in fucking New York City no more.
Oh, all right.
So,
This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about.
Don't even gotta know where we at. Just know we in a good space. But can we address the shit that was going on with You Good Podcast with
We here.
Midnight coming on and taking wild shots? I feel like it's been like so many shots just coming for no reason.
explain your part, and then I'll double down.
He said, yo, I think he said, I don't want to quote it wrong, but he said, Real is not slacking. You Good provided a better atmosphere, better service. Podcast is better.
Has he ever been on?
He's been on our podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was out for that episode.
Now you was there.
Nah, you was there.
You was there.
He was there. You was there. He went on their show and basically was like, yeah, like this is what I'm saying. And Real is real. Like, you know, are you guys ever gonna answer? Are you guys ever gonna pod again? Is this it? And I take shit like that, like
Personal.
hell yeah.
So what was his gist of trying to say that just because we were on a hiatus that we not podding, or that You Good was better than us? Which
You
one?
Good was better than us.
Cute.
You Good was better than us.
That's all I gotta say. No, cute.
When I saw it, I'm just like, okay. And that's kind of when I went into
Time to work.
tunnel vision, yeah. And I'm like, yo, fuck that. Like, is this what it is? So, and that's how we ended up here, kind of. Skillz, what's your thoughts on people just taking shots at us randomly
Yo, sorry.
for taking some time off?
All right, so we have Eon, Mike. I'm not gonna count the time that we was actually on there. Those are our brothers, so don't get it twisted.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. Don't think that just really beef here,
Yeah,
please.
no.
But it's Eon, Mike, Midnight, them Queens niggas. Eon again.
Yeah, Eon was taking wild shots. I had to say you that.
Yeah, Steve, my nigga Steve.
I gotta go tune in.
Couple of other people. I won't mention them because it's a little other drama behind that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it was definitely some other shit too.
but guess what, niggas? We back now.
Yeah. So
We here. We outside. Daddy's home.
did we ever speak about the game either?
What game? The basketball game?
Yeah.
No, we never talked about it.
No, we don't need to talk about it. We lost.
You ain't got that.
Wow.
You listeners there, no?
Wow.
Any-
Yeah, so the basketball game we lost. That shit was like 4 months ago. My pops was doing a score.
Pops-
He
Some
cheated for
cheating.
the opposite team. Come to find out, they paid him $200. What a father to do for $200? Like, did you need that money that bad for you to like? Wow, man. So we did the basketball game. We had
For our new listeners, it was a charity basketball game that was going to stop gun violence, keeping guns off the streets, you know.
Word.
Real always giving back, you know, to our community. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so we did the basketball game and we had an event the day after. It was a real cool event, kickback event, nothing too crazy. Summer 2021. Does it crack your top 5 summers or
Man, I don't even crack my top 10, honestly.
what?
Yeah, nigga, the past 10 years, summers for me.
Past 10 summers?
Yeah, nigga, because, all right, minus 2 summers, all right, let's double down. It's not top 5 for sure. Nigga, 2013 summer was crazy. Okay. 2014 summer was great. 2010 summer was crazy. 2009 was crazy because of basketball-wise, but 2009 was crazy.
So when was your last good summer?
My last good summer?
Yeah.
Nigga, 2020 summer? When we had to do like the secret hideout spots and like we was outside like hiding in places? That shit was lit, nigga. Nigga, because everybody was on the same playing field at that point. It's
Yeah.
like niggas don't feel stush, niggas don't feel nothing. Everybody just trying to enjoy themselves.
Yeah.
Now outside is back open, so everybody's trying to enjoy it. Like everybody thinks, all right, I'm on another level. It's like, nigga, no, you're not. Like, nigga, UE was funding your whole lifestyle for a little bit, but
Yeah, and not upper echelon. You talk about unemployment.
yeah, shout out upper echelon too. But yeah, nigga, this past summer, it was really me just bettering my craft. Like I was trying to hone in like heavily on the production and
I see it. I see it. You trying to look the part and everything too.
Yeah, man.
already do it.
Yeah, you look like Pharrell a little bit.
No.
You know Pharrell don't really age, neither do you.
No, that's a whole
what the
fact.
fuck?
This nigga's
Like
a
usually
vampire in
glasses
this
make a
bitch.
nigga look older. That shit make that nigga look younger.
Like this nigga, no, it's not even that. The glasses make me feel like this nigga know like some shit. Like, actually, nigga, like, nigga, what's the fucking symbol for fucking iron or some shit? And nigga will tell me. Like,
This nigga knows the back roads of New York City with those
everything,
glasses.
man. The nigga came outside. I told you I had to fucking take a video. I don't know who the fuck this nigga was. Nigga's different. The way, even how he drinking that water is like, yo, this nigga's doing something. Doing
How do
something
you feel with the newfound glasses?
I can see better. I actually could see better. Like I didn't realize how bad my eyesight was. I went there just for a regular checkup.
No offense, we know we're not talking about that. We talking about like how does the glasses make you feel?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't care, but we don't really give a fuck about your eyesight, bro.
About your vision, yeah. We talking about as far as like
Your eyesight could be dirt, bro. We don't give a fuck.
we talking about as far as like your compliments
Yeah.
that you can possibly get from.
Like, do you feel like it up?
strangers.
Like, let's say
if I
before
wanted some pussy, if I wanted some pussy, I can get some pussy. Is that what you're asking?
I think I hope
Nigga, that's what
not.
it sounds.
I'm just saying, do you think, all right, so do you think your glasses has helped your pussy consumption in your relationship? Or do you think that it's added an extra?
I think I look more mature with the glasses. I look more, although
People
I
take
look
you
young.
serious?
Like although I look young, I look more serious.
Okay. I was going to say, do you think it's like another extension of you? Because you know how some people say like, certain,
And nowadays, nigga, I take it off, nigga, I can't see.
Okay. What about you? I know you suffer. No, I know you. All right, we're doing that. I know you suffered with bad eyesight. You ever thought about getting those glasses?
I would actually get glasses like that. I feel like glasses.
Wait, how your health insurance is set up though?
Well, that too, and I feel like glasses gives me kind of like a handicap because like Skillz could see. If I take my glasses off, I'm good as dead.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
All right, so basically,
I really can't see. So if I happen to get into a scuffle and somebody knocks my glasses off,
Why?
I'm getting my ass beat.
your eyesight can't be that bad.
Oh,
That's considered legally blind.
I'm on the verge. Like if we're sitting here right now, I probably couldn't read what's on that door.
I mean, that's reasonable though. That's reasonable though.
I probably can't read his shirt. I
Again,
could barely
reasonable.
see us on the screen.
Okay, that's
I'll
bad.
see the
That's bad. That's bad. That's
but
bad.
I wouldn't see like,
It'll just be blurry.
yeah,
But
I'll see colors.
But you know what's crazy? That's how my left eye is though. My right eye, like if you really look, I'm not gonna get into that on air.
You know what they say? Niggas who masturbate too much, their left eye's the ones that go out first.
Well, my eye's going.
Are you guys still on OnlyFans?
Son, we're not gonna do this, son. No.
I thought we said we was leaving those conversations in the
I'm just asking the
past.
question.
No, we never
We're not
was.
leaving that shit in the past.
What?
We're not leaving. You talking about we leaving those conversations in the past? Those
Yeah.
conversations are never going anywhere.
I mean, niggas
I
was
just
not.
don't. I don't want to talk about it on this episode. Yeah, the rebrand.
So when do you want to talk about it?
When we get more into the.
So you trying to trick our new listeners like, we about to talk about some sophisticated shit like how Biden fucking up or some shit like that. But really, we gonna flip it.
No, we're not gonna flip it. We gonna give them a little taste of everything.
Nah, fuck OnlyFans. What's next on the docket?
So on the docket, I wanted to talk about.
Matter of fact, wait. Let's stay on the OnlyFans topic, but I have a question for y'all. Excuse me. How do y'all feel about, like, obviously during the pandemic, OnlyFans obviously shot up because girls had to get it how they could get it.
Mm-hmm.
Now that outsiders, huh?
And man.
I don't know what you know about men. I don't know why Trey know what's going on. Anyway, we're gonna leave that shit alone. Anyways, right? Obviously, with outside open back up, those stimulus checks being done and over with, people had to go back to work.
Yeah.
A lot of girls I've seen deleted their OnlyFans. How do y'all feel about that? Let's say, for example, obviously, I know y'all got girls, but hypothetically, say y'all was single, y'all started dating a girl, right? And y'all found out she had an OnlyFans account.
Yeah,
It's deleted and it's going now, but you found out she did. She was basically selling pussy on the side to make ends meet.
Do I love her?
I don't know. You tell me.
You tell me, nigga. That plays
As
a
my
huge.
scenario, oh, you love her.
Nah, that shit don't matter then. It's over.
It was
Never.
on.
What about if I stumble across those pictures and now I know what your girl pussy look like?
Nigga, what the fuck? You think another nigga hasn't fucked a girl before?
No, it's different. I know what your girl's pussy look like.
Nigga.
Like, no offense, yo. Like,
if
I
I-
love my girl, but if you happen to see my girl's pussy and you go pick that shit out of a lineup,
Yo, picking pussy out of the bottom.
Six. So for you to sit there and watch the pussy that much.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, because you know it's going to be a conversation I had. Like, I'm not even trying to sound like a chatty patty, but like, let's say if I happen to stumble across that girl's, I'm going to call the nigga train, yo, you seen this nigga Luke girl? Fucking naked nigga, da 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 da. Like, I wouldn't expect nothing less of you. If you was to see my girl naked, I'm pretty sure you would call train and be like, yo, son.
I try to stay away from those conversations. Seriously. But nigga, honestly, at that point, I'm too far gone to be like, all right, that's to be the thing that says no, nigga, because everybody has a past, everybody has a history, bro. Like every single body. Think about it like this.
So what about if you found your girl was part
Think
of
about it like this. Think about it like this. You fall in love with your girl. You're living with your girl for 2 years at this point. And she told you, oh, I was an innocent girl, this, that, to the third. But you come to find out, you go back to her town and you overhear somebody be like, oh, I can't believe she got a man. She was over here fucking and sucking like a motherfucker. Nigga, are you going to stop loving her? Are you going to, is everything going to fade?
That's gonna be tough, man.
It is tough. I'm not saying it's not
I'm gonna
easy,
wean
but
myself off for that shit a little bit. Depending.
nigga, you are living with her 2 years in, bro.
Yeah.
Nigga,
It depends, though. It
Dave-
depends.
Dave, you are a certified lover boy. You are not leaving, bro.
Nigga just goes
That's
straight.
As much as because that's the version of that. You met me at a time and point in my life where I was that person. But I'm talking about, it's like my fiance right now. Like, if I found out something about your past that I feel like it's, I get what you're saying. Your past is your past. You're not. That's not.
yeah,
who you
everybody
are.
has one.
But some wild shit like that. Like again, if you can find my girl's pussy on the internet,
Nigga, come on, bro. I know stories
you
about
must have
you.
a dick pic out there somewhere like that for you to be talking so confident.
Nigga, I think we all got dick pics out there. It's floating somewhere.
No, on the internet.
Yeah, if a girl has it, however she got it, it can end up on the internet, bro. Yes or no? Am I bugging? I'm bugging? I'm bugging? Yo, Wolf, I'm bugging? If you send it to somebody can end up out there, I'm just saying.
First off, for a girl to upload your dick pic to the internet, bro, like it means one of two things. Either that shit was that immaculate that she had to share with the world, or two, she's starting up an OnlyFans account sharing dick pics.
Or it could be that you violated her, or it could be because like in our situation now, it can be a smear campaign shit. It could be a whole bunch of different things where like her posting it. So like it's a part of the world, bro. If your shorty becomes one of the biggest actors ever, which I hope she does, when that happens, nigga, you don't think some shit gonna come up about her that you didn't know? Maybe there's a good chance.
You know what's crazy? Me and my fiance talked about that. Like if she becomes a famous actress, and let's say a picture of her comes up on the internet and stuff like that. Depends on the picture. If it's a picture of just her sending a picture out to a dude, because I'm reasonable, I understand it. But say it was a picture of her sucking another nigga dick.
Yo, that's crazy. Yo,
Yo, son.
Yo, there's some furniture, there's some packing going on, son.
Yo, if a pic leak like that, son.
Yo, son.
That
Yo,
is
I'm not gonna lie,
crazy.
I run down through all those bases with my girl. Like, yo, I say I can handle it. Just let me know what's out there
Yeah.
or anything of that. So lucky to be, y'all know my girl. She not nothing like that. Nothing.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like a picture like that surface, nigga, like
It's over. It's over?
hell yeah, it's over. You can't live that. You can't unsee. You imagine cuddling up with your girl on the couch and all you think about is her sucking another. Son, I can't even get this shit out.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
That shit is tough.
That's traumatizing.
I don't care and I hate when girls try to make it seem like, oh, you're immature, that that's something in her past. No, that shit came back up today. Like that shit.
That shit is traumatizing.
Yeah.
So
What about you, Trey? Would you double back? We gonna get out of there. That's
I'm
cool.
I'm fragile. When it comes to stuff like
I
that.
was about to say.
Yeah, and like I have like my pride is sometimes too high. So shit like that, I don't know if I can move forward with that.
If Tracy a text message she don't like, that nigga moving on. So.
Word.
Not a text.
But wait, so you the super jealous type? Like you like the overprotective?
Nah, not no more. Like right, I mean, honestly now,
It's because you trust her though.
probably.
Okay.
But
Maybe that is it. I can't even call it honestly. That's a good question. I actually have to sit down with myself and fucking ask myself, is it because I trust her or is it because
you've moved past it and you've gotten past that stage in your life.
yeah, I gotten past that stage in life.
I think it's a combination of both. Because I was just about to say, to tag along what you were saying, it's a wonderful feeling being with somebody that you know. Like, I know in a sense, everyone feels like they can trust somebody. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But it's like, I think it's like another sixth sense of like, you know, when you fully trust somebody, you can leave this person in this room or whatever the case may be, and they got you. They're not going to embarrass you type of vibe. You know what I mean? and I can say with my fiance, I'm happy and I'm in an amazing space with her, where I know that she's not gonna embarrass me
Right.
or whatever the case may be.
I
trust her.
really don't like that embarrassment line though. That shit is like it's overused because what the fuck is embarrassing you? Honestly, like what is it? Because
I don't like it either. So much.
Because like some girls be like, "Oh, you was out there talking to another girl, so you embarrassing." That's not embarrassing. That's not embarrassing you.
It's not embarrassing.
That actually has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with me.
To do with me. No.
Me and what I want. So like, ladies, this is gonna be my first gem of the night. Ladies, that's not embarrassing.
Yeah.
That's not that embarrassing. Is like we out and I'm acting a fool while you're there.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing. But
if I'm that shit for someone who actually like cares.
Yeah.
Nah, real talk. Like, come on, let's be serious. But you guys plan on having kids soon?
Probably next 2 years, 3 years. What about you, Theo?
That was not really a good time frame for you, but for me, I already established.
He said that wasn't a good time frame for you.
Yeah, no.
So do you?
Because all he did was kept going up. He said 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, he said
2, 3 years. I said 2, 3 years.
3 years? Oh, me 31. So more than likely, after I get married, I'm giving myself
About a year.
1.5 years, 2 years, 2 solid years. And it's not because I want kids. It's because honestly, I'm just gonna force myself to have one because.
So the wedding night you showing up the club?
No, it don't. What? No.
He said a year or two from now.
The wedding night you're not showing up
As
the
in,
club?
that's when I'm going to start procreating.
Yeah.
That's not when I'm going to have the baby.
No, I'm saying, are you gonna start showing up the club the wedding night?
Yeah, that's the personal. That's not even my girlfriend anymore. That's not even my fiance. That's not my wife. You want to know if I'm shooting up my wife's pussy at that point?
I think so.
Why say it like that?
Because I have to say it like that. So you're one of those people where I have to put stuff in a certain way for you to fully understand.
We get it. We're not gonna attack me now.
Yo, so I asked that question because, are you guys encouraging your kids to go to college?
Yeah, of course.
Depends on what they want to do.
All right, so I say that because, jobs are asking people to have degrees.
Yes.
Right? So let's take an after school program for example.
Yes.
If I was to take out, how much you think you could take out in a loan at age 18?
They'll give you up to easily 5-10K.
5-10K, right. So
Depending.
it's basically at 18 you're gonna take out student loans, which is gonna probably be like $15,000-$20,000 that first year, give or take.
Yeah.
So if I could take out $10,000-$15,000 at 18 and start my own after school program and start hiring staff, and I don't have a college degree, but I'm asking my workers to have a college degree, then why are we pushing
The agenda.
kids to go to school?
I mean, I've actually had this conversation. Were you gonna say?
Nah, go ahead, do your thing.
I had this conversation with somebody before. That was in a higher up position. Basically, all a college degree means, it obviously means that you know what in that field you're doing. You know what I mean? But the other aspect of it is it shows your employer that you can start something and finish it. That's really what it is for. Like, you can start something and finish it all the way through. Because again, the whole point of college is not just about whatever you're going to school for. It's about experiences. The reason why I would encourage my kid to go to college is not saying, oh, you're going to go to college and you're going to get an amazing job, you're going to become a boss. That's the dream that they sell you on, but that's not really the case.
Right.
That experience shit is overrated too.
I'm not going to lie, it's not.
Nigga,
Think about all your best stories. Where did it happen?
College.
So, what is it?
But that's not what I'm saying though. Like, yeah, the experiences is good, but it's not worth the debt.
Yeah, not the debt.
Nigga.
So that's the
everything
point,
is all
though.
everything's all about money.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying, but all right, so now think about, and I'm not even talking about going to college. I'm talking about going away to college. I'm not talking about just going to City Tech right there.
I figured what you meant, yeah.
Think about all the connections and people that you made, right? I understand the debt part. I strongly agree with the debt part.
Yeah.
But those experiences that you've made and possibly could make, it's like the people that come to New York because of that chance. You know what I mean? That's what that debt is for. That chance. Granted, do I agree with it? Do I think school is overrated, like as far as what you pay once you get out? Of course. Yeah. But that chance that you can meet, I remember one time, again, I'll never forget this, going to school out in Pennsylvania, being around so much different white people.
Yeah.
Her dad was the CEO of Hansborough Games. What?
Networking is definitely
a plus.
That's what it
one
really
of the
is
top
there for.
one of the top reasons of going away to school.
I would say it's exposure.
Exposure, yeah.
But the one
You learn different things.
I would encourage my kids to go to but I wouldn't make that the only.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Only avenue.
it can't be the man.
Because you can get exploited in other ways.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what my whole thing about the school system. If your job requires or what you want to do in life requires you to go to college, I get that. If my son says I don't know what I want to do, and then he goes to college, and then he wastes his 4 years of just not doing anything, and then he changes major 5 different times, that's dumb. It took me about 3 years before I decided what I really wanted to do. I switched my major from sports management to business management to broadcast production.
But
and all 3, it took me a year and a half just to figure out, all right, now I really don't want to do this. Like, no, I don't want to do accounting. I don't want to do business law. I don't want to do these classes. I don't really care about anything. I'm interested in sports and shit like that. I really don't care about that.
But see, that's not really your fault. I'm not trying to put blame on other people. Just in general, just because think about it. Like, not taking shots. My mom doesn't have a college background degree. Does your mom have?
No.
So it's like basically, but are you doing better than what position your mom was when she was your age?
Yeah.
That's all what it's about. So now when you have kids, you're going to put them in a more better position.
Yeah.
She probably, based on what I'm trying to get along, the point of prepping you to understand, you're not supposed to figure out what you want to do when you're 18. Not saying you should have it pegged down, but at 18, you know your strengths and weaknesses.
That's it.
You have to hone in now. But not barely, but you like, for example, around the age of 18, this nigga started DJing.
Yeah, you told me I wasn't shit.
You needed that. Nigga, I would never forget, nigga mix reggae tone with fucking hip hop.
Never played reggae song. Never had a reggae song about Austin.
Nigga was doing some crazy shit.
Say that right now.
But I'm just saying, like, you mold your child. Like, if you see a child is good at, I don't know, handsy stuff, you know what I mean? Like, he's good with his hands. You get engineer, architect, something like that.
But why aren't we teaching entrepreneurship?
So again,
why isn't that being taught nowhere?
So again, it typically comes from you learn from what you see, your environment, your parents, stuff like that, yada yada yada. Are your parents entrepreneurs and stuff like that?
No.
But the difference. So now watch this. The reason why. So I feel like this is perfect between us 3 right here. Your family's so big, not even your immediate family, the outside family. Then you got the family friends. You know people who's that does stuff like that. So all that needs to do is spark an idea in your head. Like, for example, for the longest you talked about having a barbershop. I guarantee you didn't come up with the idea by yourself. It was someone that put that seed there.
Friends. I feel like my friend group showed me different avenues. Like Andre and his family.
But now
like,
watch. No,
like when I seen that his father was owning a clothing store.
But now what did Andre dad do? He went to college.
He ain't even use his.
But it's not about having. Again, he used his. You don't even realize it is he used. I'm not trying to be an advocate for college. I'm just saying he used his connections and avenues, and that sparked something in you. That's what I'm trying to say.
I just see it as like the school system itself. At least sadly to say, the inner city school system itself. It doesn't gear towards the kids. All it is about numbers and getting the funding. It's never really about the kids.
That's
Let me just finish my point. Because I watched a video today, and I've been thinking this a lot lately, especially because like we're going into transition in life. Like there's a time where we're going to transition. Next 2 years won't be like this at all.
Yeah.
Like literally going through the transition. So I'm thinking about like how I prepare myself to be in that position to do something in that time. As young kids, that's when we was the most creative. But we never tapped into it. We never got into like that space because. So we never got into that space because we was told, sit down. You got to do this.
Yeah.
You got to do this. You got to do 9 to 5. You got to be a worker compared to being a creator, entrepreneur, all them different things. So like, I don't. Honestly, I don't agree with the school system at all. At least not the inner city school system.
Yeah.
You go to other places, because I went to go see my pops when I used to go to Lancaster to see my pops. I'm out there, I'm talking to the kids over there, they talking about their schools. They're doing a whole bunch of shit, nigga. I want to do cooking class.
Yeah.
I would have loved to learn how to play the fucking piano and shit like that. I would have loved to do shit like that, but nigga, we didn't have those opportunities within our cities.
You're right. It is all about numbers, though. You're right about that.
Because like, nigga, we cramming, like, they shut down my old school, PS 160, they shut it down because the numbers wasn't high enough. It's like, all right, we gotta shut this down, break it down, go make this into a charter school because there's boosters or whatever funding those schools. So boom, that's how we go do that. So like it's all a number game in the city. So I really don't trust it. I don't fuck with it. And then they feed you gotta go to college and they just put you in more debt. And just so you can work a 9 to 5, just so you can be a worker and just hold on until you're the age of 60, 70, then you retire at the age of
I mean,
60,
but that's
70.
the safe route. It basically what college is. It's saying, hey, Skillz, you wouldn't be a mass producer and stuff like that. That's your main goal. But here's the safe route, just in case that doesn't work out. That's really what it is.
But I hate to
Everybody
say,
wants
hey,
to be rich. Everybody wants to be rich or be some level of success beyond the 9 to 5. You know what I mean?
Facts.
But guess what? Not everyone was meant to be stars. Some people were meant to be people gazing at the stars.
But you don't really have to be a star to have your own business. There's
Not
so
everyone
many-
can own a business, and I understand because you have a business, but not everyone has the logistics or the mindset or the ability.
Well, let's come together.
Because you don't have to be.
Come together with
You don't have to
come
run
together
it.
with people.
Because all these little corporations that started, it started with a couple of people.
Just come together.
I hear you. I'm not saying. So something I would preach to my son and daughter, right? I can easily see myself having a conversation with my son and daughter. Like, say they're 16. I'll come to them like, how many friends you got? I have about 5, 10 close friends, some shit like that. Why don't y'all come together? Like, say you always braiding your brother's hair. Why don't y'all come together and open up a salon shop, something like that? I can
Yeah.
see myself. I will encourage my kids.
Hell
Yeah,
but-
as you should.
But at the same time, I want them to have the avenue of school. The whole point, again, I'm a strong believer and I understand. I remember, I'll never forget when this person said this. Is being able to start something and finish something. If I can't see you finish something, how can I trust you?
But
I
you
can
didn't finish
invest
high
in you.
school?
Huh?
High school wasn't enough to be.
High school you're forced to go to. The whole point of college, you're now in a place where, hey, let's be honest.
Not forced to
Think
go to
about the first time you ever cut in high school and you realize, oh shit, someone's not gonna clock me for this?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What'd you do?
What's to go to? Cut some more.
Point exactly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if you're finishing high school, I mean,
But the
I'm
only
not saying that high school is high school. But it's not something where you could say like if you started high school and you finished in 4 years, then you started something and you finished something. And I feel like, I mean, after high school, I don't feel like somebody has the tools to start a business. But
They don't.
after,
They don't have the tools.
after high school, you don't have the tools to start a business. But you should be working towards that route rather than spending the next 4 years that's going to potentially put you in $50,000, $60,000 in debt. And now the job that you're getting is going to pay you $50,000,
If that.
$60,000, if that, per year. Now it's taking you 15 years to pay back your student loans. Now, I don't know if you guys see it, we're headed into a direction where most businesses are asking for a master's. Like a bachelor's is not enough for a lot of these companies. They're upping it because they're seeing that a lot of black people
So I was about to get
are
into that.
are getting bachelors. So now they're saying, all right, let's up the education requirement.
That's if we're really talking about it, if we're really about to go down that avenue, that's really what it is. Because back then, and let's just go back to like the 1960s or 70s. Having a high school diploma was good enough.
Absolutely.
It was good enough.
Absolutely.
Especially in the industry.
My
yeah.
pops, my uncles, all of them
You know what I found out
got
the other
jobs
day?
in the school systems with just that.
You know what I found out the other day? I didn't know that to become a police officer now you have to have an associate's degree.
Yeah,
I did not
63
know-
credits.
I did not know that.
I didn't know that either.
Hell yeah.
I just learned that just now.
Before it was you just need to graduate from high school, and finish the whatever physical course and
Yes, the training. They have
Training.
like a 6-month training.
now you need a complete associate's
My
degree.
homegirl just went through it. My homegirl just went through the academy.
Or congrats.
Yeah,
too.
congrats. Just graduated, but now they're asking for
Yeah.
63 credits to work for the NYPD. That's just like, I mean, I understand, but I'm just saying they're just upping the education requirement level across the board.
So do you think that's a bad thing or a good thing?
I think that we should start preaching to the younger generations to go another avenue.
Nigga,
So are you telling me? no, hold on. Are you telling me that you're not telling your son or daughter to go to college?
So I'm battling myself right now. But the other day I told myself, I said, if my son or daughter, even my sister, if they don't get a scholarship to college, then I'm on the fence.
depending on what they want to do. That's
But
really
now
what it is.
I feel like said child needs to show me that they have a plan. Like again,
You can't have a plan at
But I mean-
17.
so
It's hard
so
to ask
you're
for
okay
somebody.
with? So let's take your sister, right? You're telling me your sister 18 done with high school, and say she wasn't pushed to go to college.
Well, she has to have a plan during senior year.
That's what I'm trying to say.
But like,
17 years old, you have to
like,
have a plan.
I'd
It's
rather
hard.
you take a risk at the age of 18, you fuck up and you learn from it, and then you learn on the fly. Typically, how some of these people are, like
Yeah.
like how they are. That I'm gonna just risk this. I'm gonna risk that.
Take a chance on yourself. I'm
Yeah,
100 believe.
Bet on yourself. Hell yeah, I'm 100% believe
I
that.
give you that. I give you that.
But what I wanted to say is, nigga, 95% of jobs that are here running now will not be here in 2 years.
What do you mean by that?
They're gonna go virtual.
Everything is going virtual.
Yeah, I-
Everything. So for you to have a master's degree, fuck them. Fuck those people that's making those rules. Because honestly, 95% of the jobs. I was reading an article. I can send it to you, Theo. Basically, they're saying all the jobs that we have now will not be here. So the people that's dictating the market, they can't really dictate it no more. Because it's going to be the new people that's coming in. It's supposed to be us, the millennials.
Yeah.
Because we don't go by their rules anyways.
That's not us. It's not us. We
The
don't-
next people under us.
Yeah, them niggas got that shit on lock.
That's what I'm saying though. Like that's where
Think you know Microsoft Word?
Yo, but you about to get up out of here.
Yeah. So I just want to thank everybody for tuning in today. I think we're gonna have a lot of great stuff coming for you guys.
Shout out Podia.
Yeah, I want to shout out Podia. I do want to shout out
Plush.
Plush Vodka. Thank you. I'm sure drawing a blank. Shout out Podia. Shout out Plush Vodka for the opportunities that they presented to us in the last 2 months. Shout out to this beautiful studio.
Yeah, WTF.
That
Word.
yeah, that
Is his name WTF?
yeah, it's right on the door.
Isn't it like the other one?
Nah.
Another one?
We say what they can. That's
Okay,
the
my
one.
bad.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, shout out to We Say What They Can't.
Shout out to Preach.
Yeah,
Cast
shout out
Sound
to
Love.
Preach, yes.
Shout out to We Say What They Can't.
Yeah.
Shout out to Train's Basement.
Shout out to Train's Basement.
Wow. Shout
Shout
out
out
to the motherfucking basement.
Shout out to Train's Basement, yo. Shout out to the people that's here, that's still here.
Crazy.
Shout out to people that left. Shout out to the people that
And you know what's so rare about this?
what?
We the same 4 people that began and started. Some podcasts came as
Yeah, they break up, man.
yeah,
they break up.
Some
Yeah.
people
We broke up twice.
Yeah, we did break up.
Yeah, we
But
broke up
never,
twice.
We never added. Yeah, we never added nobody.
Yo, nigga.
No.
Yo,
I'm going somewhere with this shit.
behind the scenes, like
Yeah.
you have a docu-series where we can sit there and really dissect all the shit that happened.
Yeah,
like,
got nasty.
Yo, son, we gonna have our last dance shit, bro. That shit gonna be
Yeah.
wicked,
A
bro.
lot of shit's gonna be about you.
Nigga, and you, nigga.
Shout out Nia.
Oh, shout out Word. Shout out HR.
Yeah,
Congrats on your
man.
baby also. Congrats on your beautiful baby boy.
We can say that?
I would be very offended if she trying to deny she didn't have a baby boy.
Oh, all right.
Oh, nah,
yeah,
nah.
shout out
She put on
Nia.
social media. Right?
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Oh. All right, you know.
Yo, shout out Nia's beautiful baby boy.
Yeah, that's definitely a blessing.
Shout out all our guests that's been on with us. Y'all been on with the rod, and then y'all on to another rod right now. Pause, and it's about to take shit to another level. Honestly,
Yeah, it should be really good, man. It should be
You know
really
the one
good.
thing I would like to implement with y'all? Let's stop saying pause. Let's be unless you say some extremely like we're now in a very homo, thing society. Let's pause with that. Like, yo, do you feel gay?
no, but nigga, I can
Why you
still say
saying no?
I can still say it.
Unless
nigga.
you say some shit like, yo, son, that's a really big beef burger or some
Yo,
shit like that. Like,
pause. Nigga, what the hell you doing? Why are you saying some shit like that anyway?
you see what I'm talking about? Why is that a pause?
We got 1
I love
minute.
you, bro. Is that a pause?
I love you too, bro. What up?
Before we get out of here, I just want people to know that we don't really got no serious money. I'm checking my phone right now. And
Don't let them numbers fool you.
yeah, the other numbers fool you. That's one.
Okay.
And two, there's no way I can lend you $20K until you get on your feet. I really, you know what I'm saying? I really can't do that.
Niggas-
But thanks for everybody for supporting.
Word.
And moving forward, hopefully we can provide
Quality.
great content for you guys.
Quality show. So this is the Real is Real podcast. You guys
We're doing it different this time. This is the Real is Real podcast. I am Theo the Great. Beside me is
DJ Trade.
Skillz.
All right. And we out.
No. We're not doing it like that.
Oh.
I'm saying my closing
Oh,
remarks.
all right, yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm with it.
that's
Go
why
ahead, do your
I
thing.
let you be last.
Yeah, go ahead. Do your thing.
You said
Oh, no.
Skillz.
David.
New platform.
This is the Real is Real podcast. I got my name is Skillz. Also, I'm my co-host.
DJ Train. Wow, this got really weird.
Yeah.
And Theo the Great. All right, y'all.
You know what I mean? Last dance.
Patience is ideal, y'all. Don't stop grinding. Don't stop pushing, because you never know what could happen. There will be hard times. There will be good times, but never stop. There's a goal at the end of the day, and enjoy the journey on the way to the goal. This is the Real is Real podcast. We all holler at y'all.
Holla.
That's nice.
Hey, y'all niggas didn't say I lost weight. I lost a lot of weight.
You did?
Fuck you.